Live. The docket.
Yeah, what's on the docket?
Who says the docket?
It's like a, I don't know, it's like a...
Is it a Navy thing?
It's a word. It's like the list, I think.
I know it's a word.
Like the, I don't know.
Who uses it? Is it like the Marines?
Maybe? Somebody fancy uses the word.
My bee sting and Conjuring 3.
I thought you were going to say Kanye West, and I was like...
Elijah, you have never once shown your face here. Are you not working? Hey, Elijah. And then something happened at work today that I have not told you yet.
About? Is it crazy?
I mean, no, but a little bit.
I'm excited.
I got real crazy stuff to tell you that I cannot tell on here.
Is it about
It's worse than you think.
your father?
No.
Okay.
The W, man. Yeah.
Y'all,
It's worse
I
than
wish
you think.
you could know.
Are you jar flying or no? Yes, I'll be there. I won't be staying for very long, but I'll be there. I also won't be wearing this. I'll be wearing nothing. But I'll be there. Okay. Well, let's just jump into it. Are you ready?
Yeah.
Hey! My name's Natalie.
And my name's Stephanie.
And welcome back to
A
Good Podcast.
That was very funny, Natalie. My name's Natalie.
And I didn't even do it on accident. I mean, I did it on purpose.
You
Like,
did?
I purpose.
You did do that on purpose?
No, but I did it like I was...
Trying to be...
No,
Cool.
I was trying to be me.
And
I did that.
What the hell's wrong with me? What's wrong with you?
Okay. I'm crying so
Crying.
much. I'm just ashamed of myself.
Natalie just cries all the time.
I do cry a lot, don't I?
But it's never like you got hurt or something. It's like you're laughing.
I'm just
or
always...
for no reason.
I'm always hurt.
I just look over and Natalie's like sobbing, and I'm like, "What's wrong?" She goes, "Oh, nothing. Nothing's wrong."
But then everyone tells me I got dry eye, but I'm crying!
I don't know.
How does that make sense?
Sometimes if your eyes are dry, you have like an overproduction of tears. Or
Well, then
something.
why don't they
I
just
think.
produce the tears at a normal rate?
I don't know.
If you can overproduce, why not just normally produce?
Don't like quote me on that.
You have drunk an ungodly amount of this very quickly, and you're getting ready to vomit in my garage.
I'm not gonna vomit.
You're gonna be burping.
I will burp
like
later though.
hefty burp. Is it cold?
Sort of. It's all right. You want one?
No.
Yeah, you do.
No, if it's not cold.
It's like feel it.
It's not cold enough.
Oh, I'm sorry.
It's alright. It's alright.
Let's talk about your bee sting that happened recently.
I am allergic to bees. There are 4 people here right at this moment.
Oh my goodness.
I am apparently allergic to bees. I did not know. I feel like my boobs is in my face.
You're good. It was a lot. So she got... Let's tell the whole story.
Okay.
We were in Nashville,
Nashville.
and we were getting ready to come home, and Natalie was running to get in her car because we were parallel parked on the street, and she was going to get hit by a car, right? So
I was going to get hit by a
she
car.
jumped in the car really fast, and then she started screaming, and she was like, "Get this out of my arm!" And I looked, and I thought it was like a splinter, and I was like, how did she get a splinter in her arm? We're literally getting in a car. Whatever. I throw our drinks back on Ashton, and I'm like, "Take the drinks, take them!" Natalie's screaming. I get the little thing out of her arm, realize it's a bee stinger. Her arm started like, she got like a little welt, and I was like, that's normal. You get stung by a bee. It just kept getting bigger and getting bigger.
When I first got in the car, I thought I had cut myself. It hurt so bad. I thought I had cut myself on something. But no, I was injected with something. Injected with a little bee.
Poison.
With a little bee venom. I didn't know bees had venom. How did I not? I feel like this is second grader things. How did I not know that?
I don't know, but I thought your arm was going to fall off.
It like swole up a little bit.
Swole. Your hand is still swollen.
No, that's
It's not.
no. Ow!
Yes, it is.
No, your fingernail got caught on my hangnail.
I'm
On my
sorry.
other hand
I'm
when
sorry.
I was feeling it.
I'm sorry.
Ow! Look at my fingers.
Oh,
Look how awful.
that.
Look at that. And then look at that. And then look at that.
It's okay. Mine are not too bad right now, but they get
I've
bad
never
sometimes.
seen yours that bad.
They're bad sometimes.
Anyway.
I thought you were still swollen. Her arm was like swollen and red and like.
I got stung in like the almost to my wrist, and my whole forearm was swollen, and I had to get a steroid shot in the ass at 8:30 in the morning on a Monday.
Yep.
And that's how you start off your week.
You need to get an EpiPen.
I know.
Because was not this bad. It wasn't as bad as it could have been. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
When you first, what were you saying that when you first get like, you develop a bee allergy, it's not as bad the very first time?
Sometimes. That's what a lady told me who her husband is deathly allergic to bees.
Be careful.
She said that after you develop the allergy, your first thing could be like worse than like other people, but it's still pretty bad, and then your next one could be worse.
Please. I don't know. I'm sure that they could like test you for that.
Oh yeah, I'm sure they can.
You should go in and be like, hey, I don't want to die. Test me or give me an.
I don't want to die. I just want to keep on loving you.
What's that song?
Ooh, and I want to keep on loving you.
I forgot about that
Our
song.
freaking Instagram live is going to get taken down.
Why?
Because we're singing. Remember that time I got high and went on my spam Instagram?
You can't sing on Instagram?
Well, I was playing music. I was just straight up playing music.
Oh.
And they were like, your life has ended.
I don't understand what
and I was
that's
like,
an issue.
alright.
You just listen to music.
But who's listening?
And why do they care?
Why is
It's not like you're copywriting it. Natalie wasn't like, this is my brand new single, and then play.
But who's listening?
I don't know. Who's listening?
And who sings that?
REO Speedwagon. That's right. So Natalie almost died. She got stung by a bee.
Yeah, and it's still a little swollen, like, feel right here. That's where the bee sting was.
Yes, it is.
But it's not bad.
No, it was real bad.
My whole arm, and it started going up into my hand, so then I went to the urgent
What
care.
did your father say when you came into work? Did you tell him you're like, I gotta do something about this?
I called him, and I was like, I called him at like 7 in the morning, and I was like, I've got to go to the doctor, and I will go as soon as they open, which was at 8, and I will be back as soon as I can. And he didn't like make a big deal about it.
Okay, well, that's nice. I expected he would have.
I did get.
You should have just sent.
butt.
If he did, you should have sent him a picture of your arm.
Well, he's been asking me for pictures like every day. He's like, how's your arm? And I'm like, it's still intact. It's still in my body. Well, I went in there, and they were like, the doctor was like, how do you feel about steroids? And I was like, I don't fucking know. I'm not an athlete.
I've had them before. When you get like really sick, or like when my back was out, like I thought I was dying and my legs went numb. They gave me steroid shots in my back.
Yeah. Well, I thought when they said I'm getting a shot, I thought it'd be in my arm. Because...
That would have hurt. I'm glad they didn't do that to you. That would have hurt.
Why?
Because your arm is already like, and then they give you a steroid shot in the place where it's like...
Yeah, I thought that would make it better.
It would hurt like a bitch. I don't know.
They put it in my butt.
Yeah.
The nurse came in, she was like, now take your drawers halfway down. I was like, whoa, lady.
Yeah.
Lady.
You ever had a shot before? What?
I am not an idiot.
I didn't know.
Yes, I've had shots before 70. I'm vaccinated, but they all don't go in your ass.
Every
shot you've ever
Not
got has been in your ass.
But when like I've been sick and I go and get a shot at the doctor, they always put in my butt or my hip.
Well, I don't go to the doctor and get shots all the time.
Well, I don't get involved with that. I've had it a few times in my life though. I don't know. I'm always broken.
I don't always get shots in my ass.
Seems like the last time my back went out really bad before this past time, I had to get shots.
Well, that was in your back though. Yeah. See that they put it in the targeted area. Now what the hell they didn't?
Well, I did get. Oh wait, I'm not going to talk about this. Do you remember that time I was in the ER?
There's so many times you've been in the ER.
And you know exactly what I'm talking about. You're like, how are you? And I texted you.
Into the thick of it. I don't know what you're talking about.
We'll talk about this
later.
later.
There's so many times.
I went to the ER. Something very bad happened to me. I had to get a shot in a very sensitive area.
Oh, you went to the ER. Okay, now I know.
Yeah,
I was like, there's two things I'm thinking of here, and I don't know which one it is. But now I know.
Literally thought I was gonna die.
It was awful. Into the thick of it.
Quite literally.
Ew! Can you just imagine?
It was so bad.
You've literally talked about this before.
On here?
Yes.
Are you sure?
Uh-huh. Oh.
Are you positive?
Yeah.
I don't really...
I ain't trying to let...
I mean, I'm not ashamed.
Then speak up.
fine.
Speaking truth.
I had a cyst in my vag area. And this is very common. Like, all kinds of women get them.
And I ain't the only one that's got it.
the only one. And I was like, why did this happen? And she was like, it just happens to women. And I'm like,
We go through enough.
are you fucking serious? Sometimes you just get cysts.
We go through enough.
It was awful. I thought I was going to die. They gave me a numbing shot in my actual cooch. And I thought that I was going to die. It was horrible. But it's fine.
You're gonna die.
I didn't think I was going to die. Natalie, I was ready to run away. It was so painful.
Imagine you with no pants on, just running away. I've got a cyst and I don't like it here.
It hurt so bad. Literally, though, 30 minutes later, like, they did that, they lanced it was fine. 30 minutes later, I literally was fine. I mean, it still was a little sore by the next day. It was like, what didn't happen?
It was my vagina was still intact.
It was great.
And that's all that matters.
It was really bad.
Pleasure points.
I made my sister go to the ER with me.
Well,
She had something similar happen to her.
Yeah. Now go ahead and spill all her.
No, and I was like, this is gonna hurt. And she was like, well, it might. And she was like, really bad. She's like, well, I don't know. They did that, and I literally screamed. I was like, you lied. It hurt really, really bad.
Oh, my Lord.
I was in high school. I was crying. I was weeping hysterically. This nurse was like dabbing my tears off. She was like, it's okay. No, it was bad. Moving on from that.
And sorry. Bee sting. I'm fine now. For the most part. And then I find out that I'm getting freaking health insurance the day that I did all this, and I had to pay $65, which was less than I thought it was going to be. But
yeah, just like a run-of-the-mill checkup thing isn't usually too expensive.
Well, I got a steroid shot. Yeah, I know.
Because usually it's $40 for the visit, and the steroid shot probably tacked on the other $20.
Well, I went there I was like their first appointment.
Did you go to after hours?
No. Fuck the hospital. I went
right.
to urgent care facility, first care facility, and I was the first person in there, and I get in there, and I'm getting ready to pay, and these girls up there at the front, God bless them, whatever, but they're like, about something that happened over the weekend, and I'm standing there trying to pay, and they're just like, and I'm like, I got a card here, I'd like to pay and leave, I gotta go to work, and then I pay, everything's good, get home after work at like 6 o'clock, they call me, and they're like, did you pay? You need to come here and pay. I can take your card over the phone.
Natalie.
That was my ass.
I thought that was a cat.
I know.
I hope that picked up.
I hope somebody heard that, because my ass just went.
It was like it literally sounded like a cat purring.
Oh, it smells so terrible. I've been having real terrible gas.
Sorry.
Real terrible. Oh, I've got something else to tell you after I tell you this. Anyway, they called.
And you said, bitch, I paid.
I was like, I got my receipt. Rianne heard it. It was my butt.
She said I was a cat.
Yes, it was my butt. And I was like, no, I've got a receipt and I will drive there right now and prove it. And she goes, I said that to her. And she was like, that's not necessary, ma'am. And they figured it out. They put the wrong name on my shit. Because they were going like, they probably put whoever they were talking about, they probably put her name on there. Or something crazy. I already forgot what I was going to tell you. Oh, where I had my bee sting. And you know how much I shit.
Oh, no, Dad.
This is about to get nasty. Are you ready?
Yeah, I'm ready. I mean, I told him I had a cyst on my badge. So
this is worse, I think.
Tell me about it.
Well, not worse in some ways, not worse. It's different, but
well,
it's
you know
bad.
What? Mine wasn't gross. It's just it happens.
Exactly. Mine's just disgusting. So, pretty much my whole left forearm was swollen. And I couldn't move my hand even because, like, this part, like, on my wrist was so swollen, I couldn't move it. And I'm a righty, like, I write with my right hand, but I wipe my ass with my left. Which is counterintuitive, and I should probably stop doing that. But I wipe my ass with my left hand. So I've been on the toilet, the past 3 days, I've been on the toilet like 30 minutes longer than I normally have been. Because I've been trying to wipe. And I'm like, I can't get in the crevices that I normally can enter because this hand, I try to do it with this hand, and it's like it just won't do it because it's not.
Won't reach.
But I mean, of course, I'm not going around with stank ass. I'm just saying it's hard, and I did it was messy. Because it's like, it's not, this don't go where I need to go, and I got a lot of, every time I poop, a lot is staying in my butt. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, every time I poop, it's like still in my butt, and so I got a shovel every time I go. And that's why I'm so raw. Yeah.
You do?
Uh-huh.
Because I like every time.
But I just gotta put my whole hand up my ass. and this past 3 days been really hard on me.
Sorry, man.
Because I wiped with my left hand, and my left hand was unusable.
You know do you see how people like go from behind and wipe? Can you do that?
Specify behind.
Like,
oh!
You know what I'm talking about?
Wait! This is unlocking something. Yes, because I want to talk about this. I don't know how either.
I can't do that. Like, don't worry. I wipe from front to back, but
I can't either.
I cannot.
And I thought I was the only one. Every damn time, I think I'm the only one that does something weird. You do it.
Do that? How the?
I do it like twice, and it barely gets anything. Like, I just do that in case there's something on the tippity top of my ass crack.
Like, how?
Ryan.
How?
I don't know.
Am I supposed to use my leg muscle? But you can't. I don't know.
I can't maneuver my back, and it's like, but then I'm like,
How do you get under your butt to get your hand back there to wipe? Because every time I raise about the toilet, my jeans come together and then it's a mess.
Your what comes together?
Jeans.
Your what? Jeans? Oh, I thought you said your jeans.
My jeans.
And I was like, what is it? Take your jeans off.
No.
No, so you go.
Yeah, I
and
have to. I mean, I get front to back. Don't worry, everything's clean.
No, I do the same thing, Stephanie. Holy fucking shit.
Because you have to.
And that's why my left hand was so diverse and versatile.
Yeah.
Diverse. Because and I couldn't bend my hand to, it was like, because I couldn't bend. I wipe my ass from my front too.
Who does it? There's a lot of people that do that. But there's a lot of people that wipe from the back, and I don't understand how.
I don't either, because then when I do, I'm like this, and then it's like, I can't reach. And then when I go like this, it's not enough either. I wipe my ass from my front too. That's the title. We wipe our asses from our fronts. Or something.
I think that we're not wiping front to back.
But we are.
We are.
We're just getting, because I don't know about you, when I wipe my ass from the front, I go like way back, because then I can reach. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. But then it comes to a certain point where you got to stop, because you don't want to mix your things.
Yeah.
So then you just stop, and then you wipe like this sometimes. You ever wipe like that?
What do you mean?
Like from the front of
you go this way and you go like that?
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
But towards the end.
Yeah.
Like, just to make sure.
I know. I'm glad we're talking about it.
I'm glad that we have literally not ever talked about this before in our entire lives, except right here live on a recording. And this is going to be public knowledge.
That we wipe. You got to. I know a lot of people that do.
Who?
Do you know there are people that stand up to wipe?
Their ass?
Yes.
See, where mine leaves so much shit in there, if I were to do that, it would just get smushed. It would just, and it probably, oh my god, cone chambers. and it would probably just come out, like, in the floor. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Oh my god, Coolidge. She knows.
Don't worry about what we're talking about.
She heard all of it, I'm sure.
No, she just got here.
She'll about go back and listen.
Don't. And I can't look at the camera.
She's not there.
She, pretty much.
Oh my god, you're crying.
I know, I've been crying this whole time.
Should we move on to something else?
I could talk about shit all day, because I have so much.
You have IBS.
I don't.
You have IBS.
But if I go to the doctor and they tell me I got it, and there's like, cut out green beans, I would say
they're not going to tell you to cut out green beans.
She already left.
They might tell you to cut out dairy or gluten.
No, I like ice cream. flaming bread.
I mean, they make gluten-free
I
bread.
eat bread. No, but I don't want it.
And they make dairy-free ice cream.
Yeah, I don't want any of that shit.
Have you tried it?
I think you're being a little hateful.
I'm not.
And I don't want to try any of that shit. Because I hate it. And if you like it, that's fine. I
Never tried it.
I hate it. Why would I want something that's free or something that I know that I like?
Because it could be really
It's
good.
like taking, it's like going out in the, it's like, I want what I want.
They can maybe give you medicine.
Okay, now I'll take the I'm all about medication. Take your medication. We should make t-shirts. We say that every episode. Take your medication. I'll take the pill. I want the gluten. Why would I go without gluten?
Because it makes your tummy hurt? It makes you...
It don't make my tummy hurt. It just makes me poo.
But your stomach is always hurting.
No, it's not. This is a common misconception.
You literally tell me all the time that your stomach hurts.
No, only in short spurts. It's not always hurting. It's not hurting right now. Ooh, it feels good. It ain't.
Literally, she's like, I'm nauseous. And I'm like, well.
No, it's just because I have, what's it called? Throwing up. Oh, this is fuck you. I mean... What, the throwing up, the stomach acid. I do have that.
Acid reflux?
That. I have that. What is that called? Am I going to have a heart attack?
No.
Every time I go to the urgent care, well, I've only been twice, they're like, you got high blood pressure. And I'm like, well, what the hell you want me to do about it?
Is your blood pressure high?
When I go to the doctor.
How high is high?
Well, here's the thing. How do I know if it's... What are the symptoms of high blood pressure? Is it heat? Because I'm hot.
Feeling bad? You just feel bad? Like, tired a lot? I'm trying to recall my time in the hospital.
Tired a lot is the symptom of everything.
You just feel really bad. If you're in a lot of pain, your blood pressure can be high. Or you
I don't.
Or you can just have high blood pressure. Which, I mean... How high did you remember what your blood pressure was last time you were there?
No. But I don't feel bad, like physically. But the past 2 times, but then the last time this woman was like, do you have white coat syndrome? And I said, I don't know, I don't have anything. And she was like, do you know what that is? And I said, well, no. And then I felt real stupid.
No. Tell you what
she shouldn't have said it like that. She was like, well, every time you go to the doctor, you get nervous and your, like, blood pressure is higher.
That might be it.
Which, I do hate the doctor.
I mean, my blood pressure...
Do you have white coat syndrome? Don't call it that. That is so morbid. Sorry, go ahead.
Like, I don't know, my blood pressure sometimes is high, but usually I feel terrible when I go to the doctor, so that could be why. I don't know. High blood pressure can make you, I don't think it can cause, like, a heart attack, but, like, it's, like, a contributing factor.
Dr. Stephanie.
Not a doctor.
Dr. Stephanie. Dr. Stephanie.
I literally worked in a hospital for 2 months. I'm not a doctor.
Doctor. Yeah.
I could take your vitals, though.
Well, shit, man. Get that vital on.
Take your vitals. I could tell you if your vitals are bad. I could call someone if your vitals... I can wipe your butt.
Dr. Stephanie.
In fact, you cannot. I can...
I should have called you. My fucking left arm's swollen as fuck. I needed to wipe my front ass.
I can put you on a bedpan. I can clean your catheter.
I don't have one of them yet. We're working our way to it, though. Yeah. That's the dream. Pee where I sit and stand.
Don't get a live-in catheter is, like, not good.
A live-in?
I don't live in. Like, I guess that's not the right word. One that stays in all the time.
Yeah.
Like, that can cause...
I'll just get one when I want to lay down.
I'll give you a urinary... a urinary...
It can give you a one with that one.
It'll give you a urinary tract infection if it stays in all the time.
Yep.
Not good.
Those are not.
Painful.
Ow! Vroom, vroom. What are you doing tomorrow night?
Working.
Alright.
This is so awkward for some reason.
It's like we never met each other.
What are you doing tomorrow? I know what you're doing tomorrow.
Yeah. Okay. What was I gonna say? Fuck. Oh! Well, let's talk about what we filmed right before this.
Commercial.
A little commercial. A little thing that's coming up. for the podcast. Look at my fingies. Alright. It's not, we're not going to say it yet, but it's something exciting that'll be happening in a couple weeks.
Mm-hmm.
So get ready.
Get ready.
God, that was the worst kind of like teaser moment. Bruh, boobs.
Boobs. Your boobs?
No, not mine.
Whose?
Anybody else's. I can't believe
It's not
Ashton
better.
Todd. Oh, shut up! Shut up! I can't believe Ashton Todd broke my beautiful blue little caterpillar, scorpion, dolphin, whatever you want to call it, pipe.
How bad? Does it like shatter into a million pieces?
Not a million, but like big. It was like big chunks.
Aw.
She needs to get. Oh, it's her birthday day. Oh, I won't message her about it today, but damn, tomorrow, bitch, you better get on it. She was like, "How quick you need one?" I was like, "Now, now, want one now."
You could probably find one in Lexington when we go.
I don't know if I'm going to that. You'll probably going on a weekday.
You wait. Oh, I mean like Ashton's birthday.
Oh,
Cause she said
we're
something.
gonna be busy.
She said something about shopping a little bit before we eat, but I don't know if that's happening.
Okay. She's buying me one.
I mean, you
She
should pick it.
broke it.
Pick it out.
I told her to do that.
Pick it out.
Uh-huh.
Oh, never mind.
Because I don't want to handle it. I hate handling things. I want everything out of my hands. I got too much in my hands. I want it all out. She could literally pick up a pipe that looks like a penis or something, and I would smoke out of it because I just don't want to handle it that bad.
Really
That's funny though. She should
get
find
you-
one of those, and I would use it too.
That's really funny.
I would use it.
If I find one, I'll get you for you.
Too much out of my hands. Too much in my hands. I want it out. Get it out. I don't want to do this. Life's too much.
What?
Sad. I am getting health insurance with mental health benefits. Well, I think I got to tell you about that too. So I was getting it, and then I called the lady that we're buying it from. I'm like, hey, sign me up. And then she was like, oh, wait, you're not paying for it? And I was like, girl, we talked about this already. This was the whole point, that the company was paying for it. And she's like, oh, well, now I got to double check. I was like, so I should find out Friday.
Like you say, so I should fire her. And I was like, yes.
So I should. No, I'm just kidding.
I don't understand. Companies do that kind of stuff all the time. Why is it such a problem?
I don't know. This is what I'm also asking. Because not only has it been a problem from her, but it's been like pulling teeth to get it from my father. And he acts like nobody does this. Oh my goodness.
Every company, all kinds of companies, it's called having benefits.
Yeah.
Which everybody does.
Yeah.
I hate them.
So yeah, if I get some mental health services, I'm going to therapy, baby. And I'm going to go get an eye doctor examination.
Can you get new glasses?
No, well, maybe. These are my glasses, though. This is like who I am.
Do you just need new lenses?
Yeah, I can't see anything.
I'm
I'm
do you
squinting.
think your eyes have gotten worse?
Oh, yeah, no. Because I'll be sitting upstairs watching a movie and I have to squint.
That's not good.
You know what I watched?
What?
Legally Blonde.
Do you like it?
You know, I did like it.
It's not bad.
It's actually really good.
Mm-hmm.
I like Legally Blonde. I never said I didn't. You know what else I watched?
What?
The Meddler.
What's that?
It's got Susan Sarandon in it and Rose Byrne, and her husband, Rose Byrne's father, died, and they moved to LA, and it's just like, it's like a funny movie. And Susan Sarandon is a very overbearing New Jersey. No, she's from Brooklyn, but she lived in New Jersey. Anyway, she's like an East Coast, like New York mom, and she's like, oh, just call me, for fuck's sake, call me. And Rose Byrne is like, fuck you, mom, I'm a writer. I don't want to call. Jacob, you know who's in it?
Who?
Jason Ritter. You know who Jason Ritter
Totally.
voiced?
Who?
Dipper.
Oh my
Gravity
god.
Falls. You know who has been in contact with Jason
You?
Ritter? Me. Not recently.
They
but
talk
years
every day.
ago.
That's really funny to me that you messaged him. He was like, "Oh, thanks."
Yeah. I was like, I love you so much, Jason. I love you, Jason. Please suck my dick. Jason!
He's a little cutie. The guy that voices the Dipper.
No.
You don't think he's cute? Am I thinking of a different guy?
No, I'm sure you think he's cute.
He's a little like... He just seems sweet.
I mean, he is sweet, but he's not cute.
I feel like I need to look.
No, we're thinking of the same person.
Okay.
Our standards, man, they're just different.
Well, you do like women and I
And
like
I
men.
hate men with passion, and sometimes it just kills me that you like men.
I'm sorry.
It's okay. It's like that thing. It's like the It's like the reverse. It's like, oh, you're gay. Oh, I'm like, oh, you're straight.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, but then I also just love you for who you are. Just feel bad for you. I'm just kidding. I don't feel bad for you. This is all a big joke. It's a big sham.
She does feel bad for me.
I feel bad for all straight women, and I'm sorry, y'all.
Men can be the worst.
I want to kill them. No, I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. Ba-ba-doo-ba-da-ba-doo-bop-bop. I finished The Crown finally, so maybe we'll never... I have to tell you what I found out about Margaret Thatcher.
What'd she do?
We have to talk about British government every fucking episode. Okay. So there's this thing where all the nations that were under Britain were, like, targeting this one because there was, like, a dictator there, and he was, like, being a bitch. Mm-hmm. And so all of them were like, okay, well, we're going to impose sanctions, which I don't really understand what sanctions are. It's kind of like restrictions, like they're not going to trade with them. Like, basically they're going to suffer because this leader guy's being a dick. Yeah. And all the nations, there were 48, were like, yeah, we're going to do this. We're going to, like, punish them for being, like, this dictator for being a bitch and, like, being a dictator. And then Britain was like, oh, no, we don't want to do that. No. Oh, my God. And the Queen herself, according to this damn show, the Queen was like, yes, we should do this because they are doing bad things, and I want to do this. And Margaret Thatcher was like, no, and she was like being a bitch about it this whole time. And then after it was all over, it came out that her son was like this new entrepreneur businessman guy, and he was doing business in that country.
And that's why.
And she like said it to the Queen, and then she like smiled, and then she was like, then she just walked away. Fuck you, Maggie Thatcher.
Why? It seems like everybody was like, oh, I love Margaret. Some people, you know, when that movie came out called was The Iron Lady.
The Iron Lady. See, I was also fooled, and now I don't really like that movie.
Like, why do people try to make people who aren't good to be really good people?
Yeah.
Don't understand.
It's not necessary. The Iron Lady could have been just as good of a movie if you would have just said the truth.
Yeah.
I'm also thinking that it might have been... Now, I don't know. I ain't trying to point fingers and blame names, you know what I'm saying? But I think that Prince Charles had more to do with Princess Diana's death than the Queen.
You think?
I'm learning things about things.
You think he had her killed?
I think he probably liked it.
Oh, yeah. I think there was a whole family, except for maybe the king. I feel like he liked Princess Diana.
Well, he threatened her in the show, but I don't know.
He did?
I don't know how much of it's true. I don't know what to believe. But yeah, he was like, she was like, if things don't improve, I'm going to have to think about separation. He was like, I don't think you should do that. It won't end well for you. And she was like, is that a threat? And then he was like, ah. But, okay, according to this damn thing, according to this Netflix series, Prince Charles, first of all, is a giant penis dick hole that I hate. And he, like, hates Princess Diana. Hated, whatever you want to say. Because he wanted to be with this other chick. The girl that he's married to now. They were, like, together before he was with Princess Diana. But he has been with her the whole time. This other chick. The whole time he was with Diana.
Why did he even get with Diana?
Because it was arranged marriage. Even though he did not have to marry at the time.
Yeah, it wasn't she not even royal?
No, but she was like a lady or something. She was also 18, which I did not know. I thought she was a bit older than that. She was 18 when they got married, which is gross.
I don't understand it. understand this.
He was with this Camilla, the woman he's married to now.
Yeah.
He was with her the whole time that he was married to Princess Diana. And he's a bitch. And I think maybe he had her killed so he could be with Camilla. Because that's how bad he, like, hated. According to the show. I have to put an asterisk on everything. According to the show. I don't know what this is. But where are they getting this information from? You know what I'm saying? Oh, and at the end of one of the episodes, they played the song, and it went, England is a bitch. England is a bitch. And I think that's funny.
That's funny.
Ah.
Is this an English show that's being made by England?
Well, it's not being made by England, but it's made by
I mean, not by England, but like an English company. Like
yeah. They're really
it's a wonder they're not all dead.
It's, yeah.
Now, if all those people wind up getting killed, then y'all know.
Because, like, obviously during the show, like, all the royal family people do unsavory things. But when they do interviews, they don't talk shit about the royal family.
They're probably scared.
Yeah, I think they are. And I will pray for them every day. And they know what they did when they signed up, but they gotta be careful. You know what I'm saying? Because I love them all. It's a good show.
Now, if everybody connected to that show ends up dying soon, y'all know.
Oh my God, that would be a slaughter of so many talented individuals.
But they would do it.
Well, then I would have to go on Rambo mode and go kill that bitch Elizabeth. Because, and I will do it. Maybe.
She's not gonna
I might do it. I love Claire Foy. And Helena Bonham Carter.
She'd more likely...
I met that woman once.
Oh,
passing.
you did?
I met a celebrity once.
I do love Helena Bonham Carter.
Oh.
Whatever her name is.
Okay. Have some respect. Helena Bonham Carter.
She's really pretty.
She's beautiful.
I love her.
She's beautiful.
She's a really great actress.
I met her once. What did you want?
I don't know. Yeah, I just don't understand monarchy. Or what it is.
Monarchy, no!
All they're good for is looking cool. And like, or not even cool.
Queen Elizabeth comes out with sunglasses. I'm looking cool for you.
No, I'm saying all she did, she's just like a face. And then what does she do? Have somebody killed every 10 years? That's literally all she does.
Pretty much.
Because, like, obviously she has no power. Because, you know.
She has something about war. She can go to war.
That's great.
I'll go to war with you, fucking bitch.
She literally, what has she done? She killed Princess Diana. She's probably going to kill people that are involved with the crown.
No, she's not. Stop saying that.
And then that's it.
She's got dogs or something. She likes horses.
Corgis, right? Or am I wrong about that?
No, you're right about that.
So she doesn't love her children, but she loves horses and dogs.
I don't think she has feelings. I don't think she does.
Sociopath.
I think she might be one of them.
Well, it wouldn't shock me none.
Wouldn't shock you none.
No.
I'm just so scared my house is going to catch on fire.
Why?
Because I left the oven on.
Oh, what? Why did you leave the oven on?
Because I got to cook dinner real quick.
What you cooking?
Chicken.
I should have known. I'm going to go get a coffee after this. I'm really excited about that.
Alright, well, thanks for the invite.
Well, do you want one?
No, I don't. I've got to cook dinner.
That's why I was like,
Bitch.
That's what I thought. Because I knew
Okay.
you was going to Jarfly and you had to eat.
Here, I got to eat dinner.
If Baxter's is still open, I'm going to go get my free drink. I'm so excited. They literally said that last night at the meeting. I about passed out on the floor. They were like, you want free drink today? And I was like, ah!
This has nothing to do with coffee.
Alright.
I made a hamburger last night.
Was it good?
It was really good. Why do I almost throw up every time I cough?
I don't know.
Call somebody for that. Call the president.
Queen Elizabeth.
Did you hear Kamala fucking Harris?
What did she say? Is it bad?
Oh, that bitch.
Is it bad?
She went to Guatemala and she was like, don't come to the border. She is a evil bitch.
What? Oh.
I guess that's the end of the story. I don't know.
Why did she tell him not to come to the border?
Because she was like, what exactly did she say? She said that, like, coming over illegally, she was like, we're not about that. Pretty much is what she said. And that, like, you could make this long, dangerous journey and then be turned away at the border, and you just shouldn't do it. And she was like, now we're all for you doing it legally. And then, you know who said something to her?
What?
AOC. AOC said something to her.
What'd she say?
And she was like, listen, going to the border and seeking to come in because of, you're seeking asylum is 100% legal. And people get turned away on that too often. She said something like that, and I was like, I'm ready for them to get in the ring.
Kamala Harris and AOC? Do they
Yes.
not like each other?
Well, I don't think so. Who likes anybody? Who likes anybody? I don't know.
Everyone's an asshole.
Logan Paul fought Floyd Mayweather.
Who? Why?
Do you know who those two people are?
No.
Do you know who either one of them is?
No.
It's okay. You're not missing anything.
Cool.
That was funny, Stephanie.
What?
That was very funny.
What I do?
I said that and you're like, I can see your wheels turning.
Is it one of them? Wasn't he like a YouTuber like 100 years ago or something?
Well, he still is.
Oh.
Now he's a boxer.
I thought, was he the one that got in trouble or something?
Yes, and I watched that. The video that he got in trouble over, I was one of the people who saw it before it got taken down. A long time ago, years ago. Well, not that many years ago, but several years ago. He went to Japan and went into this forest that a lot of Japanese people go to commit suicide. Mm-hmm. And he filmed a suicide victim there. And filmed it and showed everything and was laughing about it. I'm not trying to defend him at all, but he wasn't laughing like, oh, that's funny. He was like, it was kind of like a nervous laughter, but it was also kind of laughing.
Yeah.
And I felt very uncomfortable. But I saw it. I remember watching that.
Why did he do that? Why?
Because he is insane. And he even had people, review that before it came out. He was like, should I put this out?
And they were like, yeah. Why?
Also, all those people in his circle should have been,
why would he do that? Why wouldn't he just call the authorities or something?
Well, they did. But, filmed it first. And, went up to it. And,
oh, my God.
It was bad. Anyway, he was fighting Floyd Mayweather. He's a really good boxer. You don't know who Floyd Mayweather is?
No.
Okay.
I've never...
And I hate men, too.
I don't know what that is. My father's been watching, UFC fights for some reason. Do you know that one famous...
No.
She's a chick. She, is a wrestler now. She's, she's a terrible actor, but she's in a bunch of, action movies.
No. Is it Michelle Rodriguez?
No.
Okay. She's in Fast and Furious.
She's in the Fast... This chick is... I think she's in Fast and Furious. But she's not her. I don't know her name. You'd know her if you saw her. She was, the ultimate champion UFC, but then she went to, wrestling and then did some movies and stuff, and she went back to, try and fight the current champion, and that girl kicked the shit out of her. Ugh. It was bad. It was literally lasted, 4 minutes, and she was, bleeding. Her nose was broken. It was bad.
God.
I actually felt really bad for her, because she looked like she was going to cry. They were standing there after the fight, and they were like, this girl's the winner, and the other girl was like... I felt really terrible for her.
Don't watch wrestling.
What? Wait, which kind?
Any of it.
My father loves wrestling.
Okay. Floyd Mayweather's one of the greatest boxers of all time.
Oh. Good for him. I'm happy for her.
Okay.
I don't understand, boxing or, all that kind of stuff. I don't sit down and I'm like, oh, I'm going to watch wrestling. It's my dad being like, look at this guy from the 80s who looks funny.
Occasionally I'll see a clip. There was, one clip going around where, this guy broke his leg and, snapped in half.
Stuff like that. But, I don't understand why people feel the need to watch people fight.
It's kind of unnerving.
It's kind of awful.
It's
very... People are but we've always been this way.
Yeah.
People are I want to see people kill each other. And they're still like that.
Violence.
Why? That's awful. It makes me... I don't like it. I don't understand.
But we like action movies.
Yeah, but that's different. I can see an action movie and I'm I get connected to the characters, but I know it's not real. No one's actually getting hurt. But people you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
There's a difference in it's a story and I'm following the story. I want to see what happens. But to sit down and watch two people in real life actually fight each other, I don't know.
I think violence overall is a very big influence on today.
I don't understand that.
I want to talk about something else. I am bored.
Okay, let's talk about something
I don't want to
else.
talk about violence.
Okay.
I love violence.
Do you?
I will punch a man.
Don't you like watching car accident videos?
Yeah, but not where they die. They're not allowed to play those. That I know of. That I know of.
It's like watching.
I'm just like, oh my god. Just every time. I'm like, oh my god. Oh my god.
I saw a car accident once, a really bad one. It was really bad. A car flipped over on its head. And I was in my pajamas with no shoes on, and I just dropped my brother off at school. And we were at the turning lane, and everybody else got out of their car except for me, and I couldn't because I was literally in pajamas with no underwear or shoes on. I felt terrible when everybody thought I was a bitch because I didn't get out of my car.
God.
But I couldn't get out of the car. And plus, there was like 50 people over there. I figured that I couldn't do much of anything.
Alright, Stephanie, good grief.
Everybody was fine. Don't worry. Nobody was hurt. Just a little shaken up.
Do you have a recommendation?
Jennifer's Body. Well, I haven't
That's
finished it.
interesting.
But it's good so far.
You haven't finished it?
No, I started it and my dad came in and I was like,
Oh, yeah.
I did not want to watch that with my father. So far, it's been good. I like it. It's a good, scary movie. Any recommendations for you?
Yeah, I got one. Are you ready?
Yes.
It is the second season of Love, Death, and Robots.
Is it good? I want to watch it.
It is so good. I want to go back and rewatch the first season. It is so good. I mean, there's a couple that aren't, like, up to the other ones. But, like, every episode has a different art style. There are some that look so realistic. It's insane. Like, it's all animated. But they look so good. And then there are others that are, like, really interesting art styles. And most of them are like, sci-fi and, like, action-y, which is, like, I'm all about it. And it's just really cool! And it's awesome! And you can finish it in one sitting. The second season's so much shorter than the first.
Really?
Yeah, the first one had like 18 episodes. This one only has like 8 or 10 or something.
Why?
I don't know. It made me really
not
sad. It made me so sad.
I have another recommendation.
What?
I started watching the 4th season of Castlevania.
What?
Very good. I don't know what's going to happen. I think that one of the characters is going to get pregnant. I'm very excited.
Oh. Pregante.
Can we get pregnant?
Yeah.
I love that.
Pregnant.
I wonder if anybody else remembers that. What?
You don't know what I just said?
I did, but everybody else
Alright.
just sound like the velociraptor.
That's somebody else's problem. I saw a TikTok. I need to tell you about it.
Mm-hmm.
I saw a TikTok, and I don't know if it's true, and I'm so scared that it is true, but also intrigued. It had something to do with Trisha Paytas having sex with Robin Williams.
That's why he killed us.
Oh my god! Oh my
I'm kidding.
god!
That was really bad.
Oh
I'm sorry.
my god!
I'm so sorry. That's not why. I love you, Robin Williams.
And I don't know if it's true. It was like, the TikTok was like, me having to live with the knowledge that Trisha Paytas had sex with Robin Williams.
When and why and how old?
It's questions that we don't know. We don't know these answers, and I need to call Trisha and be like, listen! You have to tell me all the details!
I'm so Wasn't he married though?
Well,
Yeah, he was.
yeah. And what do you expect from the male creature? They have no souls, and they have no taste or dignity or respect for anything other than their dicks.
What about Harry Styles?
He is an ethereal being. He is not human male. And we all know this.
What? What?
Did you see that? Can you see?
But no. What
Did
happened?
you see that Lauren is coming out with the new album?
She
this
is?
year?
I didn't know that.
This year, Stephanie. And it just hit me. She's coming out with a new album this year.
You know, like what time?
No. Nobody does. It's 2021. And 2021's already halfway over, which means we only have maximum of 6 months.
What if she just dropped it like randomly?
That's what she's going to. She's going to. She can drop it anytime. She can drop it anytime she wants. She'll be like, oh, it's coming out in 2021 tomorrow. It can be anytime. It can be the last day of the year. We gotta be waiting on the edge of our seats. Where is the album? And it could be December 31st. Who knows? She's coming out with music this year. Have you seen the album cover?
Mm-mm.
Her butt's in it.
Seriously?
Yes. I mean, kind of.
It's the last thing that you looked. Why is she going to drop her album cover?
I don't know. Look. It's called Solar Power.
Is she naked?
No, she's... You don't see that she's wearing like a bathing suit?
Oh, I was like...
No, Solar Power.
That's cool.
What does that mean? So the sun... So maybe like on the summer solstice.
Maybe.
Oh, wait, did I just crack a code? Did I just fucking crack the code?
I don't know, maybe.
You're trying to be a lawyer?
Maybe. I think you should be a private detective.
Oh, shit, I would be sneaking. I would be sneaking and snoking. So, what are we expecting from Lord's new album? I'm expecting some solar and some power and some butt cheek and some good tunes. You think she's gonna release a single, or do you think she's gonna release the album all at once?
I don't know.
I get so nervous about her.
Do you know that Dodie released her new album and like it's like everything's out on it?
Yeah.
I have not. Have you listened to it?
Some.
Is it good?
Yeah.
I'm excited. I saw that the other day. You like Dodie?
Solar power, Lord. How did you not see?
I don't know.
It's everywhere. It's on her website.
I don't go on her website very often.
What the heck? I used to go on her website all the time for no reason at all. Back when Melodrama first came out.
Because I remember when that came out, and you were
like
I got into your car, and you're like, this is all I'm listening to. And it was like,
yeah.
I've not listened to anything else. And I was like,
and we're not allowed.
This was before I was a big fan, before we went and saw her.
Yeah. Big fan. I'm a big fan of that, Lord. Thanks, Lord, for dropping by. Solar power. Solar, what does that mean? It means the sun, and it's summer, and we need a new single. Solar power single. Single solar power. Sorry.
What's next?
I don't know.
On the docket.
Nothing. We're done.
We are?
Yeah.
What time is it? Oh my god. I can't
Oh
believe
my
we've been
God.
talking for that long.
We always talk this long.
I felt like it went by very fast.
Okay, well, time flies when you're talking to your podcast co-host.
That's right.
What am I?
Nice. I hope it picked all that up.
It sure did. Okay, are you ready?
I'm ready.
Okay, so this is the end of the show. We're gonna tell you what we know. Okay, there you go.
What?
Let's talk about your art.
Oh yeah, I have a shop.
Fuck.
It's called Peaked Curiosity. Follow me on Instagram, peaked_curiosity, for all kinds of cool stuff. I haven't posted in a while because I've been in a slump, but we're coming back. I worked on a painting for the first time in a long time.
We're coming back.
And it's gonna be cool. Keep your eyes peeled for that.
Eyes are peeled. Okay. And follow us on Instagram, A Good Podcast 69. We post really funny videos and all kinds of stuff, so check it out. And follow our TikTok, A Good Podcast. And subscribe to our YouTube channel. It's called A Good Podcast. And go look at our merch. We just came out with new hats, which I'm wearing right now. We got bucket hats, dad hats, trucker hats, beanies. And we come out with new merch every month. So go check out all our stuff, and I guess, we'll see you next week?
That's right.
Okay, we'll see you next week. Bye.
Bye.
Love you guys.
Love you.
Bye.
Bye.
Okay, love you guys.
Love you.
All right, see you next week.
All right, bye.
Stay healthy and safe.
Bye.
All right.
Bye.
Bye. Wow! Wow!
Another one in the bag.
Wow! Episode 19!